This is a very, very good day. It's the launch of the GasGas SM700 and we're in Girona for some skids and wheelies. It even says skids and wheelies on the GasGas hashtag, which basically means it's compulsory. Now obviously the elephant in the room, that's a red version of the SM CR690, but a few differences. Importantly, it's got cast wheels, mag wheels. If you're sharp, you'll notice that they're basically RC390 wheels, but that doesn't matter because what we've got here is a 74 horsepower Supermoto. I don't care what colour it is, it's going to be bloody awesome. I absolutely love these things, and controversial opinion, I kind of think it looks best in red. I don't know what you guys think, but snazzy red GasGas, 74 horsepower, 75 newton meters of torque, and 148 kilos dry weight. This is not going to be rubbish. And for this afternoon's entertainment, we've got the SM700 this morning, and this afternoon we've got the ES700, which is the Enduro version. And similar weight, similar power, very similar chassis on the bike, but importantly, knobbly tyres and a bit more suspension. So we're going to get out this afternoon and have a little spin on that. All in all, today is going to be flipping awesome. These videos only happen because of the support and help from our sponsors. Support the companies that support us. First wheelie out the way. Oh, this thing's a properly fun bike. So obviously the Supermoto is first, and obviously that makes me very, very happy. Supermoto is still hands down my favourite form of motorcycle riding. And I understand it's wildly unpractical, and I understand that it's a tiny sport now, but I don't care because it encompasses all the things I love about riding bikes. Leaning over really far, doing skids, doing jumps, and at least on the racetrack, really close battling. You know that mate you've got that's a really, really good time? You know you're going to get into trouble. You know if you go out with him or if you just hang out with him, you know bad stuff's going to happen, but you kind of enjoy it. Yo! You see him sliding? That is exactly what these two things are. They are trouble in such a good way. This is the new GasGas ES700 and SM700. The whole GasGas ethos, the whole way the company is, honestly, it suits this bike down to the ground. GasGas are about having fun, hanging out with your mates, goofing off, and I can't think of two better bikes for goofing off on than these two idiots right here. Let's talk about the Supermoto first. So, big differences. It's got the mag wheels in it, the cast wheels. The bike looks absolutely stunning in this red colour scheme. So we rode this first this morning. Just hard, fast mountain passes, full backing in into corners, sliding the bike about, and honestly it's the only way to ride it. If you buy one of these and tootle around on them, they're too soft, they don't steer, you won't understand it. If you buy one of these and ride it as hard as you can, that's it. That's where this thing comes alive. You brake hard, you compress the fork, the thing steers properly. You back it in, the thing squares the corner off, snap the throttle and you're wheeling out the other side. It's just batshit crazy and I absolutely love it. We've just finished our first road section ride on the new GasGas SM700. It sums the bike up pretty nice, to be honest. We did like a bit of city work, kind of longish little slog on the highway, which was dull, but proves that the bike does it. And then a bit more city, and then we dropped into this mountain road. The lead rider like tucked in and just went, these things, oh my god, just wide open. You got so much more revs than you normally have on a traditional single, so you can absolutely sing the engine. Don't need to keep changing up and down the box, just scream it along the straights. properly good fun bike. If you want a road going one, that's the puppy. That's the puppy right there. Because inside all that madness, inside all that mania, it's got a 10,000 kilometer service interval, so 6,000 miles. It's got 2 balancer shafts, so that you can ride it on the road, you can cruise it, and it's got an ignition key and traction control and ABS. It's a grown-up bike-ish, sort of. So let's switch over to the dirt bike one now. All of the crazy in that, add it to this, just put knobbly tyres on. This thing is probably the most practical one, because it's an enduro bike that you can ride to work. You could ride it to the south of Spain, to the south of Portugal. You can do big miles on it. You can carry a decent amount of luggage on it. It's something like 100 kilos of pillion and luggage you can take. So it becomes a kind of travel bike. I can't think of another travel bike that you could ride to the south of Spain, enter an enduro. You're not going to win it, but you're going to have a lot of fun and get round. Load it back up with luggage and ride it home. So we had a bit of fun on the motocross track. Always a giggle. And again, very good to show how versatile this bike is. This is perhaps more typical terrain for it in here. This is a bit more enduro friendly. The weight's not such an issue. There are actually on this course some bits where you can start to really enjoy the power of this bike. It's a very capable thing off-road. Unbelievable what they've achieved, and the fact that I love the most is this is the only one. This platform, this 690 platform, Yamaha doesn't make one, Honda doesn't make, no one else makes them. This GasGas KTM Husky is in a class of its own, and it is absolutely bonkers. And I'm going to finish with one closing statement. I think there is no better bike on the planet for doing wheelies, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is very important. Thanks, man. That was fucking awesome.
Thank you very much. Very good.
Whoa. Dude, that was a pleasure, man.